Well, let's look at Garfield. What does he look happy there? He looks really happy.
Yeah, so I want to color him.
Well, let's not color him quite yet because we'll answer the question. How about this one? He looks okay. It's like he's all right. How about this one?
Grumpy.
Yeah, he's grumpy. And this one?
Mad.
Yeah, he's really mad. So he's the happiest and he's the maddest, right? So,
And he's the grumpiest. And
yeah,
he's okay.
he's okay. So let's see. This is a question for you.
Okay.
It says, how do you feel when you read a book on a rainy Saturday? Like you can read it with your dad, you can read it with Shane.
Oh.
Who do you think? How do you feel when you read a book on a rainy Saturday? You can color in or circle any of those.
I think about.
Do you feel really happy, okay, grumpy, or angry?
Okay.
All right, let's circle the okay. Can you circle him? If we put our pen up like this. There, yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. How do you feel when you read a book in school during free time? So if you have okay, so let's circle that one.
No, this is one.
Well, it's the second question.
Oh,
So
second.
circle. You don't like to read in school during free time?
No, I don't.
Okay. How about this one? How do you feel about reading for fun at home? What do you think? How do you feel about reading for fun at home? Do you like that one?
Grumpy.
Okay, let's put this. Oh, it's this third one.
Oh,
Let's do this one.
my God.
We do a new one for each question.
Oops.
Okay, let's look about this one. How do you feel about getting a book for a present? It's this one. Which one? Do you like? Is that happy, okay, grumpy, or angry? How do you feel about getting a book for a present? Yeah, good for you. Okay, I've got.
I have some books.
I like to get
you?
books as presents.
Hey.
Okay, so now, how do you feel about spending your free time reading a book?
Happy.
Okay, good. Put your pen all the way up like that so it makes a good color. Perfect. How do you feel about starting a new book? A brand new book that you've not seen before. How do you feel about starting reading that?
Angry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you want to change it to that one? I didn't mean to change your answer by saying okay. Let's try this one. How do you feel about reading during summer vacation?
Oh my gosh. Like nothing.
Nothing? So which picture do you think that would be? You like to read during summer vacation or you don't?
Oh, it's this one.
Okay, put that up. I don't think you're any different from most kids. How do you feel about reading instead of playing?
Angry.
Okay.
Oh.
I've got some other ones. How about this? Look, we don't have that much more. How do you feel about going to a bookstore?
Oh, happy.
Okay, let's circle this one.
Oh,
I love to go to bookstores too.
I like to go. Well, I like to go to where there's a whole bunch of books, the library.
Yeah, the library is the great place. It's the greatest place. How do you feel about reading different kinds of books?
Ooh,
All different kinds. Do you like all different kinds of books?
happy.
Okay, let's circle happy.
Mad.
You're mad about reading different kinds of books? Okay.
Yeah, because I thought you were talking about a whole bunch.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, then I'll still do mad.
Okay.
Oh,
How do you feel when a teacher asks you questions about what you read?
Mad.
Okay.
Because I don't know them.
Because you don't know the answers sometimes?
No.
Do you ever do like, do you have to add color sheets of paper, like worksheets at school after you read something? Do you ever have to do that?
What's a sheet?
Like one of these. Do you ever have to fill out something like that or color it after you read a book?
Oh.
Do you ever have to do that?
No.
Okay.
But when we're learning about, oh no, can't remember body's healthy, whatever.
Oh, that your body's healthy? How do you feel about reading in school?
Oh.
Is that happy, okay, grumpy, or angry? How do you feel about reading in school?
Angry.
Okay, let's circle him. How do you feel about reading your school books?
Angry.
Okay. How do you feel about learning from a book?
Angry.
How do you feel when it's reading time at school?
Angry.
Are you just circling angry because you like Angry Garfield?
I like to be angry and I'm mad every day.
No, you're not. Okay, here's our last page. Let's see. How do you feel about stories when you read in class? Do you like to listen to
Angry.
stories? You don't like to listen to stories?
I do, but sometimes I get a little angry.
Okay. Why do you get angry about that? Do you know why?
Because the only thing I can do is just sit there and look.
And look at it. Do you want to read it yourself sometimes?
Sometimes I get the book
Yeah.
and then one day I took one day there's this one book and a bear person.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a bear that can talk. And then there's like a gun.
Did you get to read that?
I
So do you ever read?
I've read that almost every day.
Do you ever read out loud in class? Like, do you ever have to read to the class?
I can read a little bit.
Do you like to do that?
No.
No? That's what this one is. Do you like to read out loud in class?
No. Oh, yeah. This is just better. Yeah. Mad. Why is he so mad?
I don't know. Why are you mad?
I'm not mad.
And do you know what a dictionary is?
No.
No, you're going to learn about that when you get a little bit bigger in school. That's where you look up lots and lots of words.
I'm about to turn 5.
I know, I can't believe that. That's so old.
And then I'm about to get up to there.
You're going to be so old.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had to take a test about a book?
No.
No? Good. Well, then we're done.
No, I gotta suck at these.
But that one's about a dictionary and that one's about a test.
No, I'm
So-
not doing dictionaries and tests.
Right, we're not going to do those. All right, give me 5. You did great. Good job.
Where's the surprise?
You want a surprise? Okay. The first part of the assessment refers to the recreational reading. Because this child has experience with reading for fun, reading at home, and going to the library, he is able to answer these questions with fairly good accuracy. I stopped the survey shortly after we moved into the academic reading questions because I realized it was not appropriate to his level of development and understanding. He has not had enough academic reading experience. He became more interested in the moods of the faces and Garfield than answering the questions, partly because he didn't fully understand.